my dog?
Man, talk
we
to
back
me.
for season 2, boy. What's up, man?
Come on now, man.
How you feeling, bro?
Man, life's good,
Yes, sir. What's the deal, man?
Same grind, different day.
Man, we back, dog. This is another episode. This is another season. This is a new day. This is a new year. 2023. The Stab Lab Podcast is back on the map, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. I'm Calvin.
Lord Poe in the building.
And it's the Stab Lab Podcast, man, and we appreciate y'all for rocking with us 1,000%, man. But before we get into it, man, we need you to do one thing. Stop, like, and subscribe to our comments, our content. Make sure that you join our community. We going up this year. We got a lot of different things. As you can see, we got a whole new set. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
We got a whole new set. We going crazy this year, man. So, but we got somebody real special in the building today, man. I'm gonna let you give the honors, Poe.
Man, we got the one and only in the building, a Detroit pillar, young black excellence, man, professional athlete, born and raised, Detroit, Persian doughboy. We got the one and only Deshawn P.D. Sims. Let's make some noise.
Let's get it, baby.
I'm feeling good. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed to be here, man. I'm blessed to be around some black kings. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Be around some good energy. Be around some positive energy. It's enough negative energy going around in Detroit City right now. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get acquainted to what's going on right now, especially with this negativity. We supposed to be starting off 2023 the right way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And in Detroit specifically, we got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you done fucked some shit up already.
No. His phone had feel. Yeah, his phone feel. How you feeling today, Petey, man?
I'm feeling good, man. How you boys doing?
Good, man. We appreciate you for coming to the Stab Lab Podcast, man.
Yes,
This is a real special day, especially because we on season 2. You know what I'm saying? And you took the time out of your busy day. You a business owner, a basketball player.
Hey, Lily Mae's going up right now.
Right now.
As we speak.
What's up, brunch? You got brunch going on?
Yeah, we hosting a brunch. We've been doing this brunch series the last 3 Saturdays, just letting them know the vibe, getting a better introduction to our food, our taste, and it's been going up. Every Saturday it's been going up.
Yeah, y'all got to check that out, man. Where is that?
Right there on Southfield, in Southfield, Northwestern Highway, right there before Franklin Road.
Okay. Is it over there by Burn?
Nope, it's in the same complex as the Chicken Shack.
Oh, okay. So it's down a little bit.
It's down a little bit.
Okay. All right, man. So, man, I ain't even know all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Coming from basketball to business owner to cook to legend. We're going to get into all that, man. But
yes, sir.
we just got a few things we want to touch on real quick. For one, is Black History Month, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
we
want some fucking noise.
Yeah, clap it up for Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? Do they still do Black History projects in school?
Yeah, man, but it's a little different nowadays, man. Some courses getting pulled, some getting added.
It ain't like when we was there. You know what I'm saying? We had projects. My son ain't did a Black History project or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, my daughter started off right after MLK with a food fight. Suspension, day 1.
Yeah, this Black History Month ain't the same, man. It ain't. But shout out to all the Black legends. Yeah. All the history makers who did this for us, you know what I'm saying, that made a way for us, who paved the way for us to do what we can do right now. We appreciate you, from Martin Luther King, from Malcolm X, from Rosa Parks, from everybody, man. All of them, the legends, real legends, man, who paved the way for us. Yeah. Again, man, what's up in Detroit news? We gonna touch on a little bit of that. We got 3 guys come from Lansing, I think.
Man, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to them guys, man. Coming from Lansing, 3 rappers came here, try to, I guess, do a show or whatever. See, Detroit is treacherous, man. If you not from Detroit, you really got to do your research. We don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, what went on or whatever, but it's just a messed up situation, man. And, just advice from us to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because we mean it, we just want to continue to push positivity. Do your research before you come to Detroit, man. It's not a place where you can just come and just, walk around freely and whatever. I ain't saying you got to tap in and all of that, you know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you do your due diligence, make sure that you do your homework. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. They found their bodies in Highland Park the other day, man. It's just it's a messed up time.
15-year-old joyride in the car, all types of stuff, man.
Yeah, see, I ain't hip, man. I've been fasting for the last 36 days, you know what I'm saying, kind of away from social media, getting my mind right, my spirit right, my health right.
Yes, sir.
Doing this for everybody, man. We need this type of stuff in our community right now. We need to, continue to keep pushing this positive narrative that we doing right now. So, man, we just want to, push anything to y'all and let y'all know to keep grinding, keep going, man. So how y'all 23 been going so far?
Shit, man, I've been going good, man.
Hey, you got the brunch turning up, everything, man.
Yeah,
A
got
new
the
venture.
brunch. Yep, new venture, new restaurant. I'm doing it with my boys that I grew up with. So
Respectful.
it's really fun, doing it with some people you trust, but it's a process, man. 23 has been great already, man. We're pushing hard, man.
Right.
Yes, sir, man.
How your 23 been, Paul?
Man, it's been blessed, man. I can't lie, man. I've been my positive affirmations is paying off. So man.
The boys you sleep with?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I go to sleep to them, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I don't do that, like I might take a week off or something, I definitely feel the difference.
No, for sure. It's out of your routine. You know what I'm saying? And anything that you develop over time, especially now at the older age, if I do one thing different today, I notice it.
Yeah, man. And I make it a conscious effort to feed my subconscious, bro. See, a lot of things, them habits we develop, a lot of that's on the subconscious level, bro. And we talk about feeding that spirit and stuff, but rarely do you hear people actually letting you know how to practice that.
Right. Right. And I'm actually do a video on how, to really do it. You know what I'm saying? In depth, especially as black men, we got to at least try to do something different to feed our mental.
Yeah.
Because there's too much negativity going around, and we'll get sucked into, especially with social media. Man. It'll suck you in, you know what I'm saying? And you be all the way in, and then it's just like, damn, it's too far to come back. So,
I definitely been fasting my damn self since you took your break. I ain't been really posting or nothing, and not one of them people that ain't posting, but really in all the comments.
No, for sure.
Nah, we really be behind the scenes, really working. I tell people that
Facts.
all the time.
That's a fact.
But my IG is more for me is networking or whatnot. See, PD, how many times have I tapped in to confirm this with you?
For sure, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, man.
Right.
It was already confirmed though, but for sure you was on it.
Yeah, man, for sure. You got to handle business. So if behind the scenes, my DM, you hit me, call me, whatnot, I pick up or whatnot. But far as being entertained with your feed and all that, I don't be on that all day.
Yeah, honestly, man, my 23 been amazing, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not trying to sugarcoat or, just get on here and just say all positive stuff. We gonna be real with y'all, you know what I'm saying, and give y'all every aspect of our life on the negative side, the positive side, whatever. But it's been going good, man. It's been different. You know what I'm saying? I kind of been to myself. My health is good. My mental is good. I just need everything to be aligned. I just feel like God give us a whole 12 months, you know what I'm saying? And to give him 30 days, I got to. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. I'm humble. I'm receiving all of that, man. So my 23 is good, man. I hope and pray that y'all boys 23 is the same.
Yeah.
But before we get into the topics, man, we need you to let them know who you are, what you got going on, man, where you come from, all the good stuff.
Yeah, man. Can I? I've been working on this introduction.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, you a while.
Bro. I've been working on this introduction.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
I know the guys, you know what I'm saying? I got to do this one right.
Go ahead.
They're going to be hitting me like, hey, G, with PD, you can need a redo, bro, if I don't come correct.
You got to do PD right, bro. You got to do PD right.
Yes, sir, man. And a lot of times we talk about being cut from a same cloth. But with this young man right here, you talking about being bred from the same kennel.
Mm-hmm.
It all started when I had the pleasure of meeting PD, State Fair in Hawthorne, on that baseline. Reach Legends stands for Religion, Education, Athletic, Character, Hope.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to give the flowers to the black men that were in our life that helped shape who we are, and that's Coach Marcus Webster, Virgil Phillips, A.W. Canada, Waddell, and shout out to Father Tim, man. But those are some of our coaches. And, man, I came to Reach, bro, 2000, maybe as soon as I graduated elementary or whatnot, bro. But with PD, bro, 2005, Mr. Basketball, Mr. PSL, you actually, bro, live the dream of becoming a professional athlete, bro.
Sure.
How was that?
It was, coming, like you say, that baseline, it'd be all so surreal when you just, dealing with those guys who got families who pouring all that good energy into you, trying to make sure that you make it. You know what I'm speaking about.
Yeah.
The guys you spoke about. So, being able to accomplish anything as far as on a professional level from there, that
Yeah.
You know that's a good thing.
And listen, Reach, man, was see, people see like LeBron and them son and them like now that social media is prevalent and you see the kids being trained early, bro, we really laid that groundwork, bro.
For sure. It was like probably the only, you can't say the only, but at that time it felt like we were the only people doing that type of stuff.
Man, listen, bro, we would bring different states like Ohio, like we definitely
Chicago.
Yeah, we brought Chicago's Mr.
That's
Basketball.
deep.
Yeah, we would go there and we would come here. Pippen, Deion Harris went and played Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Damn, what's the name, bro? I follow him on the gram now, but the Hurricanes coach, light skin.
Chris Greer.
Yeah, he was bringing Devendorf.
Yep.
Syracuse, one of the all-time leaders in scoring in threes. Man, Reach produced a lot of Division I athletes, bro. And for you to be the top of your class, bro, amongst Tawan Porter, bro, Ramar Smith, man, that was a tough class.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a tough class. I was a freshman in 05, and that was your senior year or whatnot. And even though I was a freshman on varsity, I was riding that pine. Y'all boys were grown men.
For sure.
No, for sure. Yeah. You got
Grown
you got
men,
to.
bro.
So how was it kind of growing up in the area? First of all, let them know, where you come from and all the, the good stuff.
Yep. I come from State Fair. I come from that area where
That's the east side of Detroit, right?
East side,
right.
East side, State Fair, 7 Mile, all that area. It's all the same area. But I come from uptown. The trenches, man. You got a lot of good hoopers. You know what I mean? You got to have some grit. You got to have that willingness to try to make it because. He mentioned those guys. Those guys were also good for us, but they was tough as hell on us, man.
Right.
Oh, man.
That made you who you are, though. You know what I'm saying?
They make you who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you can stand some of the stuff they can say to you and some of the stuff they can do to you, all in love for sure. But if you can stand some of that, you're gonna be good in life.
Man, listen, man, I gotta shout out to Marvin Skipper, the Big Dipper, man. But me and Dipper we'd be in college, not fast forward, but all the lessons that we learned in basketball, as far as that work ethic, tenacity, everything like that, we just took what we learned on the basketball court and applied it to
life.
real life.
Yeah.
And I still remember Coach Mark telling us right now, see, it was a no tolerance for nonsense. And when we would come in the gym, flat, light-footed, messing around, bullshitting, he'd stop everything and telling us, while you bullshitting the grind right now, there's somebody in the gym right now getting better.
That's a fact. That's even with life, period, too.
Yeah.
Though. You know what I'm saying? If you bullshitting out here, somebody going to take your spot or try to take your spot or take whatever you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand when we coming up as, young kids or young teenagers or whatever. All of that matters. What we've learned in football, basketball, school, whatever. You might not use it or apply it every day, but those techniques or whatever that you've learned from the older crowd, your coaches or whatever, it's the reason they're coaches. Yeah. The reason why you got big brothers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't make them like that no more.
No. And I had heard something too on ESPN. It was saying like a lot of the athletes now get hurt so much because they don't go outside and play. This era now. You get what I'm saying? Like how we went outside and hooped on crates and how we, played at the basketball leagues, got hurt, climbing tree. Like they're not doing that. They came up in the game and the gaming world now. You know what I'm saying? So they getting hurt more. They not as tough. How y'all feel about that?
Well, it's, it starts at home,
Right.
The parents are getting younger,
Yeah.
And the parents, it starts with that strictness, but also the coaches are younger. They don't have that type of passion for actually just giving something to the kids. They trying to receive too. They want to win.
Yeah. You think it's more about the win and the money, except I feel like back in the day, our elders or whatever that was helping us grow up, like trying to teach us a lesson. Now it's more on the money side.
Think about it. Even the parents, the coaches, the employers. Everybody had like that teaching aspect in them.
Right.
Back in the day or when we grow up. Now it's like all coddling, all, trying to protect the kid. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
And that's
yeah.
why these kids get so hurt. You know, I've been hurt a million times. You know,
Yeah.
and I never missed a game. You know,
Exactly.
I played all
Shit,
these
Kobe,
years.
you know what I'm saying? Jordan,
Yeah.
they was hurt, still hooping.
It's a different mentality in
It was
today's
the
era.
mentality. Yep.
Yeah, we a lot softer mentally, you know, and some people cry wolf when they shouldn't, but again, it's a different era of being mentally tough that's not being driven or seen as a societal normal anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that definitely plays a part in it as well.
Yeah, for sure. So explain to us a little bit. Tell us, you know, how you grew up, you know what I'm saying? How you got into basketball and, you know, how it took you from different places. Of course, you played in the N.B.A., right?
Yep. I
Played in
played
the
some
N.B.A.
minutes in the NBA. Yep. So basically, I was that kid that, you know, was always in the house, you know, just doing stuff around the house. I got about 6th or 7th grade. The block that I stayed on, Reach, was probably 4 blocks over. But, you know, everybody in the neighborhood knew each other. I started growing. And like he said, Marcus Webster, Virgil Phillips, ran past my house and started saying little stuff to me like, are you gonna never get in the gym? Or are you gonna, you know?
So you was cold and they seen it in you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I had a rim in front of my house,
Right.
you know, and I only played in front of my house. My rules, you know, Reach was kind of sedity
Right.
to me. You know what I mean? When you came into Reach, they gave you NBA names.
Yes,
and,
sir.
You know what I mean? And your NBA name, I mean,
What was
validated-
yours, Pete?
Jermaine O'Neal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was like
I can see that though.
that was like your rite of passage, bro. See, when you was new, you ain't get your name off. They had to fill you out.
Yeah, you had to earn your name. You know what I'm
But
saying?
mentally, that did something to you, you know.
That's a fact.
Right.
It did something to you. It was a while before I broke that curve and Reach, and I just had a growth spurt, man. I seen the ball go in a couple of times with those guys who pushed me. That's where it all started.
What high school you went to?
Persia.
Persian.
Yo,
Okay.
boy. Come on, now.
Shout out to Persian Doughboys, man. So did you take off from there? Like, was it up from there?
It was up from Persia. Yep, it was up from Persia. I think
What year was this?
2001, 2.
Okay.
2000. No, I went to Persia. I went to Persia in 2003. So it was 2003 when I took off. They put me in the 9th grade. I couldn't really remember. It was all gloomy. The work I had put from 8th grade to 9th grade.
That's how it be.
I don't really remember, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Really like,
Yeah, that shit
saying
20. Yeah.
yeah, even then, you know what I'm saying? I don't really remember going into high school saying, I'm about to start, I'm about to play. I didn't know what I was doing.
Right. Like then or like we always do. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
They I guess a big guy got in trouble. Foul trouble when I was in 9th grade. I was sitting at the end of the bench doing something, cracking jokes or something. The coach tried to put me in. I'll never forget, it was a dude, 6'11", played for Southeastern. He tried to put me in. I'm like, I'm not going in.
Right. Was you taught in?
I was getting there.
Okay.
But I'm like, I'm not going in.
Right.
This dude 6'11",
Hell no.
300. I'm like, I'm not going
Damn.
in. Man.
They don't make them like that no more, bro.
No, they don't make him like, he was a monster.
Yeah.
He was a monster. And then he put me in, and I think I threw up the first shot. It went in, and then that kind of started everything.
For sure.
Yeah, that you see that first shot go
I
in,
seen
you
it
start
go in.
warming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yep, this it. I'm about to take off with this. Yep. So after that, after Persia, man, what happened after that? Like, what did you take?
So,
Michigan, John B. Line.
Yeah.
Fresh.
I was taking off at Persian, and then so many doors was opening up. I could have went to any school. It was just natural talent, man. I always say it was God given because it wasn't nothing that I asked for. I was never one of those guys who looked at basketball and say, this is gonna be my scapegoat. It always came easy to me. It always came easy. So, you know, a lot of my career, I treated it as that I can get past or get further than other guys who working, running miles, dieting, you know what I mean, lifting every day, you know. I can just show up on most occasions and
just
always
be you.
And be me.
Right.
God given talent.
That's kind of like a gift and a curse, though.
Why you say that?
Because, you know, you don't really have to work and you can still reap, you know what I mean, a lot of the benefits from basketball without putting that you know, it's a different type of work.
It's a different type of grind. But do you feel like everybody have a different type of, like, say, pace with that? You know what I'm saying?
For sure, because it's people who can work all day, do
Right.
24 hours of work, and,
Right.
and won't gain no type of leverage.
Right.
I mean, with basketball. But, you know, it's people like me, you know, can put in enough work, that 9 to 5, no overtime, no nothing, and get the job done for years.
Yeah.
And get paid for it and, you know, make a life.
How was the experience? So after college, you have I was just looking at your goddamn Wikipedia page, and
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
accolades through the roof.
It's tough.
What's the, so for insight of a young man coming up, getting ready to transition, you, how was it adjusting to living overseas, fam? Everybody speaking a different language.
You never really get adjusted because you come from a place, and then I come from Detroit, so everything about Detroit is, you know what I mean, Detroit. So what we eat, how we talk, what we listen to, you know what I mean, the people we deal with, you know, so putting me outside of that comfort zone, you know, I stayed in my shell a lot overseas, I'm not going to lie. I mean, staying in the house, it was days I didn't talk, didn't speak a word to a person, you know. I regret some of that early on, but, you know, it's the grind, it's the hustle.
Yeah.
Don't nothing pay 6 figures back in Detroit.
Listen, I thought it was honorable, too, when I found out, brought over your right-hand man. She brought over Corky, that's Cortez Sanders or whatnot, and it was explained to me, like, Corky was, like, helping you bridge that gap, because a lot of times it's lonely over there.
Yep.
And
For sure.
And he was help setting you up, get acclimated over there, almost in the role as like an assistant or whatnot, but it's there too. So I always looked at that as honorable, somebody that's looking out for his fam and people back home and making sure they get some of that experience with you too.
Yep, like my brother's keeper, like on his chain, like he was like one of those guys who, especially when I first went overseas, Court, come on, bring the girls, bring whoever you want to bring, come on, help me get through this, because Cortez, you know, that's my, like, silent twin, you know.
Respect.
That's a person that, you know, I just need in my life. He just my balance for real. So that's one of my best friends. So having him, he done been in all the countries I've been in. You know, of course, he come over. You know what I'm saying? Come through. He a great time. You know what I'm saying? He know how to motivate me. He know.
And I got to salute. I got to clap that up.
You need people
man.
around you like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Definitely got to clap that up, man. So what were some of the similarities from, you know, playing in the league here and then playing overseas?
Well, overseas it's more you fighting for your money every day.
Right.
So here it's kind of like you got your cake. You know
right.
what I mean? So it's like you just showing up. Not to say that everybody in the NBA treated like that, but over there,
we know the deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you got to work a little harder over there.
Yep. The baskets that I scored on that the biggest level was the easiest baskets I ever scored. You know what I mean? It was the easiest basketball, and some of the hardest basketball I played in Korea. People trying to check me to death.
Right.
Because it's kind of like a win or go home situation. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Your job is always at risk, so people not playing. So that be the stress. That's the stresses of going over there. So
coming from like in the league, you got a guaranteed contract versus over there, it's like
it's guaranteed, but it's their rules, their country, your word versus theirs.
Yeah, I had seen a podcast. Shout out to ET, man. His podcast, and his man CJ was saying his man's was playing overseas or whatever, and he messed up his ankle. And, you know, I think he was in China or somewhere, and they was like, so what you need to wrap it up? Like, because you got a game, and I still need to score 27. You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't no, I don't care about that shit. Now in the NBA, you go to the, you know what I'm saying?
Break your fingernail.
Yeah, you can sit out for a week or two or something like that. But they like, no, you about to wrap that shit up, and I still need you to score 27. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, what do? He went out there and scored 27. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot different. I didn't even know that it was that extensive, you know, across overseas and shit like that.
Some of the wildest stuff, and with that, you know, you got to be Superman. And then if you black,
yeah, you really got to. That's period. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's period. Yeah.
Did you ever feel uncomfortable over there?
Oh yeah. Just like he was saying, like you never earlier we was talking, you never not get nervous. You never, you know what I mean, some of the things like and pressure is pressure, you know. Like at the end of the day, you got 12 people on the team, but it really only depends on you if you win or lose.
Right.
Over there it's like if you win or lose, it's on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You win, ain't too much going on. Whatever. You lose, people not talking to you.
Damn.
You might not get your money.
Serious.
You might eat cold cuts, you know. Like losing, going on like a road trip, losing a bad game, you know, they usually feed you after the game, you know. Losing will get you not fed.
Damn, that's crazy, dog.
Damn.
You ride back 4 hours, you know, hoping.
Damn.
That's cutthroat. So from the N.B.A., you went from the N.B.A. to this or
No.
to the N.B.A.?
So when I came out of college, I had an opportunity to try to make an NBA team, but I also had an opportunity to make money that I never made before. So I went over to make the money that I never did make.
Factual.
3 months. I stayed 3.5 months. This is where I brung Corky at.
Okay.
I brung Corky. I brung one of my other homeboys. I brung the girl that I was dating at the time. She brung her
You a
friend.
real nigga.
I just needed that comfort.
Yeah,
so
for
I
sure.
really, you know,
You had to create your
balling
own
before I
environment.
even made the money, just, you know, doing it. They didn't pay me nothing, you know. And the team was so prominent in that country. And it was a team that, you know, 20,000 fans at a game. They said they don't got no money. You know, this was 2010 when the world hit that wall as far as it was a drought on the money.
Okay.
And in Greece, the whole economy failed.
Damn.
So
That's where you was playing at?
that's why I was playing at.
Damn.
And they used that to say they ain't had no money. So I'm there young, straight out of college. I'm about to make $150,000. It was $15,000 a month. So I'm there the first month. I didn't get nothing. Second month, okay, I'm asking around, but I'm still playing. Third month, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to leave. And when I left, they wrote a note basically saying I abandoned the team in the middle of the night, and we had a game the next day.
What?
So I'm saying they ain't never pay you though. So what you supposed to keep playing?
But how can I? Who word is their word versus mine?
Right.
That's what these countries say. They said they paid me.
No
Wow.
fucking way, bro. Oh no.
I'm saying it wasn't no track record. Like I don't got no receipts or nothing.
It's nothing you can do.
What? Yeah, I'm straight. I don't know if y'all boys
Yeah, like
need
how
to play here overseas. You see what just happened to Brittany Rayner? You know what I'm saying? This confirmation right here.
So look, like they provide your place and all of that. Like how the
Yep.
Okay.
They provide your play. Oh, and then the crib was fat, jacuzzi tub.
So maybe they thought that was in the, you know what I'm saying?
It got me for 2 months. I'm like, oh man,
I'm living good. Yeah.
Yep. And then I'm started thinking like, because I'm feeding 4 people, so I'm like, damn, we eating rice and we eating this too much. Where the money at?
Right.
And it was that back then making 15,000, and then it's tax free monies. You make 15,000 a month. You got 15,000, they give it to you.
Especially coming from where we from. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
So did you ever think that was the wrong decision?
It might sound crazy. It was the wrong decision of not sticking it out.
Learning curve.
Why you feel like that though?
Just because it's always a bigger picture, you know. Like I was saying to him, I love people for my own reasons. So if somebody over there doing something crazy or bad, and I choose whether or not I'm gonna get my love from them or not based on what they're doing, I'm always lose.
Right.
Know?
That's a fact.
So basically, if I would have stayed in that situation, for the bigger picture, me dominating in Europe, because I was dominating, it just solidifies. It's almost like a 401k overseas. You know what I'm saying? You did this on this level, on this team, in this environment, you can do that forever.
Right.
You know Instead of, I had to go to Southern Asia.
After Greece?
Yep. Because I was kind of banned from Europe.
And they banned you?
No, I wasn't banned, but my name was bad.
Oh, okay.
If it get tight, he gone.
So that's
Wow.
pretty much like on your report card.
Yeah,
I get what
you
you
through.
saying.
Yeah, you through. You through. Yeah.
Damn, I dropped it again.
So they like basically as far as like your loyalty or your integrity they trying to play on like.
Oh yeah, and if you just stand on it, you lose. Cause guess what? They don't mind. Man, I played in a country where they had dudes basically in the next room waiting to replace you.
I know.
It's that deep over there?
Shit in life, nigga, and basketball period, bro. When you get to a certain level, bro, everybody is good. Anybody on the team
Facts.
can damn near like, especially like playing AAU. And for people that know that's the Amateur Athletic Union. So not during your regular high school season and stuff like that. Everybody plays on like these super friend teams. So it's stacked, bro.
Yeah. Everybody trying to get to that position. You know
And
what I'm
listen,
saying?
To make money.
Yeah, to make money, yeah.
and when you get to this, bro, the whole roster can any given time give you 30. And when you playing AAU and you don't show up and you have a bad game and you slow, you get pulled quick.
Facts. So did you ever think that, like this is going to be my ticket out the hood? You know what I'm saying? Like basketball is going to, take me to another level and my family and my people.
Nope, because I was always in the moment. I never really thought like that because I went into it, with a rapport, knowing how to make money make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
So going into basketball, I was dealing with 50s and 60s and 70s.
Pop your shit, man.
Yeah.
Pop your shit, man. Pop your shit, man.
Yes, sir. Talk to him.
And 80 and maybe 100,000, maybe more than that. I can't really recount, but I was doomed.
Right.
So it wasn't like I had a guide to listen to because I had already had money. I was already providing. I was already taking care of the team. I was already in that motion. So
Yeah.
just add hundreds of thousands onto my motion already. So,
Right.
Eventually I knew I got tired of, living like that. And it was just like being older, you just got to do something else.
Right.
Yeah.
I never planned or was thinking during my runs, and I had some crazy runs with basketball and money.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. That's a deep ass story, man.
I wanted to touch on too, and like, as far as staying hungry and being an entrepreneur, being here from Detroit, we known to hustle, and now you got your like second act, life after basketball. You get a lot of athletes that are not prepared for that, man. But like your grind is not stopping. And we was talking like off camera or whatnot, but smack that in the pandemic, I would call Quinez, see what's going on. He like, bro, pull up on C Block, PD cooking today. I'm coming to cop plates back then. Now you fast forward another year or two, you done opened up Lily Mays. That's quickly growing to become one of a staple soul food place here in Detroit. So just touch on just staying hungry and turning something like your culinary art a passion, something that you was already doing, and then taking that to the next step.
Yeah, man, it's definitely, like I can say it's the same grind,
Okay.
and it's just the same all around.
It's carried over.
It carried over, but just like basketball, it's all in the wrist,
Yeah.
It's once I figured out like I can manipulate basketball, manipulate jobs and people and situations for myself.
Yeah.
As far as shit, I can shoot the ball.
Facts.
It's gonna take me somewhere.
Right.
These people may make more money off of me. I got to manipulate the situation too. Same with cooking. I know that this risk gonna make you think like I ain't never had this food before. And once I got that, cooking back in my hoods, you know what I'm saying? Detroit, like I say, the home of the taste buds. If you can please some of these people,
Man, if you can do that, you cold.
you cold, cause like you just can't. And we doing it in the masses now at the restaurant, you know what I mean? But once I seen that, it made me like, okay, turn it to a restaurant, cause I already knew how money worked. So it was basically, getting people that I trust to help push it too.
Yep.
And shit, Same exercise.
Yeah, man, you coming fresh off too. What was that? You coming off a very nice segment that you had on the news. What channel was that?
Shit, I'd have been on 4, 7, and 2.
Clap it up, man.
Talk
Yeah,
heavy,
yeah.
man.
That's
Talk
what's up,
heavy,
man.
Yeah, man. I love it, man. And I just be looking at it, like, take a step back from life too, and it be kind of like amazing to me that the people that stay on that kind of beaten path with you that end up being successful or whatnot. And I know it's a lot of people that grew up with us, a lot of people that helped get us to where we at. And it's be like, I know a lot of people be looking, smiling like, damn, look at G and PD.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So that be feeling good, man. And it just surprised me, the people that stay in your life. Even with Cal, man. Cal was somebody in the neighborhood who was a positive and a person that you wanted to be like, bro.
For sure.
Cal and Nap was plugged, bro. They had one of the best jobs. Like, people don't understand, like, why we start hustling, bro, because normal jobs wasn't even available. They had some of the best jobs in the neighborhood, and they was always fresh. Good people to be around. So even growing up, Cal a little bit older than me and lived a couple more blocks up. To see us 10 years later, now where we at,
Facts.
it just be amazing to me, man.
It's just full circle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Especially when you look back at like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Especially bringing stuff back to the community like you did, you appreciate where you came from. You get what I'm saying? All of that stuff you went through, you using it, the knowledge and the wisdom today. You know what I'm saying? So did you ever feel like, or had a certain feeling to where basketball didn't work out? Like, damn, like this ain't gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your feelings?
I never even, once basketball was it, I was so drowned in it. I put myself in it because, you know, dudes don't like to feel that vulnerability.
Exactly.
Of not knowing what's next. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And towards the end of basketball, I started to feel like that while I was still in it. Like,
Yeah, it's getting ready.
It's getting
It's
close.
it. Yeah.
And, you know, manual labor, that's something that's like, it ain't the same, you know.
No, hell no.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
You learn the value. Like, I've learned the value of people who been saying they got to go to work all these years, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to understand them.
Right, because we know the GM, the Chrysler, and you know them type of people are different, and we don't understand it because we not in it. You get what I'm saying? But when we, like you said, look at it on the outside looking in, we be like, damn, now we really got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, we really like that's a different type of world.
Man, listen, I've in life too. I've worked in corporate America. I had I went to college at Eastern Michigan, and from 2000 and I worked for my corporate job from 2009 to the end of 2014. And I'm not gonna name the company or whatnot, but it was a Fortune 12 company, and I was one of the top sales representatives in the Georgia Carolina market. But one thing that changed for me, bro, that I seen is just like this company demanding 50 hours a week from me, bro. And the pay scale is changing. I'm not making as much money, but you want more out of me, bro.
Right.
And I made a conscious decision, like, you know what, I can do this myself.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So,
But that take another level of determination. You know what I'm saying? That take another skill set to want to push yourself, especially being a black entrepreneur in Detroit, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just different today, and especially today's society and the social media world. How did you not take the wrong path, especially growing up from the east side? Because I know you probably got a lot of friends that was like, look, I'm about to go hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go catch this. I'm about to do this or whatever. What was your mindset? Or I'm gonna go with the basketball route. I'm gonna go with what I know.
Just intuition, man, and like God's grace. I never, because I'm in it. I was in it as far as being from the slums, all that, the worst conditions, all that. And I like my brother. I got a younger brother who killed somebody, and I got a younger brother who got killed. So
rest in peace to Marcus,
rest in peace,
6'6".
Yeah. So that's kind of like the staple too, because it's like I seen it on both sides, and it was, it was kind of like a sacrifice, because I was in it, but I always went that way. Like, not to say that I didn't do my bad stuff, but I always went the other way when it was time. And shit, even to this day, I still do that, still get away with that, And
Right.
rest in peace to my brother and free my other brother. It's just a situation where they got the bad end of those sticks and I escaped through.
Right.
Because I dodged bullets.
Right.
Yeah.
Did that have a like a real, different type of impact on you? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, for sure, because I know it's real, and the pick
Definitely
up,
real.
Yep, the pick up and go, and knowing Detroit don't care.
Yeah.
Like after my brother died, people were sad probably that day. Then people going to work today.
Then they're going, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people too. Like, look, people gonna mourn for you. You know what I'm saying? People gonna cry. People gonna, post you on a T-shirt, rest in peace, all of this. But life still goes on. That's why you got to really live and enjoy life at every second, every moment of the day. You got to appreciate the times and, the good times and the bad times as well. Because look, like you said, they gonna, go back to work the next day. You know what I'm saying?
And that felt terrible, you know what I'm saying? But that gave me a sense of reality. Okay, yeah, that's how it is. Made me cold, but
Right.
it also, helped me deal with that because I done seen a lot of death since then. Just helped me deal with it.
Yeah, man, life will definitely continue, man. And a lot of
Chew
times,
you up and spit you out, boy.
yeah, man, a lot of times me and Cal have these conversations on the show where a lot of times it comes up as this is all somebody know, man. And I'm a lot harder than Cal is, man, because you can make a conscious decision to choose the right path and change. I won't ever knock on the way nobody's going to eat. Do that. But as far as it comes to stuff like just the nonsense and not having accountability, man, it's just hard for me to, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to swallow that for somebody, dog, because when people leave with that's all they know, well, do they got a learning disability or something where they can't change? They can't accept structure or, discipline or something, my G?
It's just, this is different, bro. It's different. We built different. You know what I'm saying? We taught different.
Yeah.
We come up different. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to ask you this. How do you know when it's time to leave good for great? Basically meaning like you playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? Everything going good, but you know in your heart, like I got greater in me. You know what I'm saying? And this a tough move for me. I know I got to do it, but I know greatness is upon me. You get what I'm saying?
You almost can't never know because, like me, I just played a few weeks ago. Like I can still make money playing basketball.
Right.
But I'm working harder.
Right.
So it's like, but the sacrifices of being over there, like I just spoke about. So it's like, what's great and what's good as far as in that situation. So I wouldn't know just because I didn't really have to leave basketball. But it's greater on this side, but it's harder to get to the greatness.
Right.
On this side.
But you got to strive for it, though. You know what I'm saying? And you understand it a little more.
But being in it, basketball, like we just spoke about these years, I've been in it so long, I know the ins and outs of it. With this restaurant, you have a $5,000 day to day, and then you have a $600 day.
Following it up
from reasons you can't control, and your labor, you got to pay out $1,800 for that day.
Right, you still got to pay. Yeah, we talked about on one of our last podcasts. Sometimes we got to pay even if we don't make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just a difference. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like that greatness you just don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know that side of it. Like I got a good feeling about what can come from this restaurant, but leaving basketball, I don't think you should leave until your limbs fall off.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep playing right.
But you know what it is, man? It's a sign of growth, and you made a conscious decision to get uncomfortable.
Right.
You know
Facts.
what I mean?
And I'm supposed to been made this decision because I've been trying to pull away, but
that's what right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So I've spent 3 extra years not knowing and still hooping.
Right, but the good thing about it is that you finally did it. A lot of us stick in that, and we be stuck in the middle with that. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't understand it. And like you said, once we in the good, we sit there. Look, I'm good. I don't need it. I'm content. You know what I'm saying? And that can kill you. That can really that can tear you out the frame because you think you good, and you don't even know up the street is great. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be uncomfortable and make that step and make that conscious effort. Like, okay, well, I'm about to open up this restaurant, dog. You know what I'm saying? I might tell friends, they might be like, bro, you silly as hell. Like, you about to leave basketball, open up a restaurant, or you about to do whatever. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? You comfortable. Like, nah, bro.
There's a lot of that for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So that make a part in the decision. But let me take it back. I did know, because I'm like, what I'm doing here with basketball, I know I'm way more valuable in the States 10 months.
Facts.
Because I'm there 10 months. I know for sure whatever I was making, I can do something to make that in the United States.
Yes, sir. It's called, man, walking by faith and not by sight.
I knew that. So I knew. So I knew at least that part was greater. The money.
Yeah.
It still was great. It don't matter if it was the money, whatever it is. You.
Oh yeah, and my peace, and that's another reason I stopped too.
Right.
Because I'm at peace.
Right.
Somebody, then I used to feel the type of way. If I stay, I usually leave in August every year. And it's a pattern. So all my people know my pattern. Somebody be like, "You still here? Damn, I can't be here."
Right. Right. Like, damn.
Like, I can't be here, or just. This is all I am, or, my life was that, and that kind of like, I'm going to do this shit. Like, I'm going to back up off basketball, because people thought that's all I should be doing.
Right, because that's all they knew you for. You know what I'm saying? Until you showed them. You probably surprised so many people being on the news, you know what I'm saying? Open up, they like, damn, Petey can do this.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? And damn near surprised you, and it surprised you, and it make you feel good too. It's like inner self-happiness, or you know what I'm saying, that self-gratification. You can take that out of everything. Like, look, I'm way better than what y'all think I am. Sure. I'm a cold hooper still though, but don't get it misconstrued like I'm cold too and everything else. And we about to take off, you know what I'm saying, at this restaurant shit. This might be my first time doing it, but guess what we about to be at, you know what I'm saying, the next 12 months.
First, diversifying that portfolio, man, and it's good. Like I said, man, men like ourselves can be examples of taking that leap of faith, being a doer. So many times, man, you can plan all you want down to a T, every nickel you gonna spend, but if you don't never get out in the field, actually put something in motion, it's just different, man. Trial and error is one of the best teachers we'll ever have in life.
That's a fact. What did the news do for you though?
Oh, it turned us up. The news, you just realize how many people every day. We watching the news right now.
Facts.
Yep.
Every day, people just watching the news, and people coming in there like, "Oh, we seen you on the news. You the tall guy that was cooking."
Man, my mom seen you.
Yeah,
that's a good feeling, bro.
Yeah.
People watch the news and been on TV a lot of times, but something about, and then Fox 2. That's the only local news. That's the only news that stay local all day.
Right.
Detroit. So being on that, your sales can go from $2 to $1,500.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just like that, just from appearing on the news, and then, it's all advertising and marketing, man. Like, marketing is the best tool.
Yeah.
I felt good, man. I was talking to Cal when I even reached out to you, man. When I reached out to you and asked you to come on the show, you didn't even hesitate, man.
For sure.
I definitely.
Yeah, that's real shit, man.
We appreciate that, dog, and it felt good to see like my guy went from the news next public viewing. You at the Stab Lab podcast, you know what I mean?
We appreciate that, real talk.
Yeah, man. So,
and that's the thing. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
But that's the thing. Just coming out of that new world, coming into my new world. Like, I got not a podcast, but something jumping off too. Like myself, where the relationships that I've created over the time, I'm gonna go and do something special.
Yeah.
Fly with my camera crew to these people's houses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Break bread and, do a meal for them, you know what I mean? Show my talents, but record it all.
Y'all heard it first.
Yeah,
Y'all heard it first at the lab, you know what I'm saying?
Stab Lab exclusive.
And I got the best guest for my first thing,
I already know that contact list is heavy.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah,
From
so
hooping
heavy.
too?
Yeah.
Man, you about to take, I ain't gonna lie, I see it, bro. You about to take off, bro.
And that's just my own personal outside of Lily Mays, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
just finding myself, because this rich work, and not just for, you know what I mean?
I'm glad you
All
understand
types
that.
of food.
Yeah.
All types of food, yeah.
That's good, man. You were just hooping with Babyface Ray in the league and everything.
Yeah, Babyface had a team in the crew league this summer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was one of the best type of basketball events I've been a part of.
Okay.
It was real TV.
Was it real basketball or was it just like what I'm saying?
It was real basketball when you hoop.
When you hoop, okay.
Yeah.
But on the other side, it was just what I'm saying.
TV, which was cool.
So it wasn't too much TV or too much.
It wasn't too much TV, but the they had like it's Atlanta. They had 400 paid models to come sit in the crowd.
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Hey, I be telling Cal all the time. We gonna have a live. We gonna have a live audience, bro.
And Ray the coldest. Ray went right in the middle of.
Shout out to Ray, man. Shout out to Babyface Ray. You know he gonna draw him too.
Oh man,
he gonna draw him. He gonna draw him in.
He gonna draw him in. So. It's rappers. It's people there. The crew league was filled with guys in that industry that's really big time.
Right.
Respect.
He go in the middle of all of them.
Yeah.
It was a Detroit thing.
How did you stay focused, bro? Like
250.
Shout out 250. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
250 for sure. And we ain't talking about dollars, big dog.
Yeah. Not 250,000. It was one of the best experiences, but Detroit got the best of us.
For sure.
Detroit niggas, we got together and partied, and it's Atlanta. We think that's our second home.
For sure. Love Atlanta. My man's G, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Atlanta native, you know what I'm saying?
My driver's license is GA right now, man.
We went to Atlanta. He showed us a good time and everything,
Yeah, man. That was
G know Atlanta real well.
Yeah, man. That's I was happy to bridge that gap for a lot of people in the A, man.
No, for sure.
And,
you know how that be.
I'm gonna show you the back, but yeah, this my shit is GA right now.
Atlanta definitely our second home. So where you see yourself from here on out, man?
Man, just establishing, going for it, man. Establishing like a pattern of things for myself where I'm just tackling them. Anything that I've wanted to do in the past, anything that I'm aspiring to do, just going for it, because everything that I ever went for, I've done. I'll be kind of shy or reserved, not going for so much, because I'll be looking like I got enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah. Or not content, not greedy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Meaning like, damn, they done already came in abundance. I don't need much more.
Mm-hmm.
So when I stab at stuff, I go at it a small bit at a time, but sky's the limit now, though.
No, for sure.
You really thinking like that now.
Yeah. Once you get to a certain point in life, you know what I'm saying, you accomplish so much, you be like, all right, you know what I'm saying, is this it? But then you kind of get hungry for more. You know what I'm saying?
I'm at that point.
Yeah. But it's not a bad thing wanting more. It's just what you doing with the more. You know what I'm saying? It's what you doing with what you have at that moment. So I'm proud to see a black man convert his life over, you know what I'm saying, and stay positive, especially running a black-owned business in Detroit, you know what I'm saying, and really rising to the top and having them aspirations and them goals, because we come from the east side, bro, you know what I'm saying, we go through so many trials and tribulations and stuff that throw us off and try to throw us off, you know what I'm saying, we got to make it the best way we can, man, so I'm really proud to even be in your presence.
No, you know I appreciate that. Really, it's my first podcast, it's been like I got a friend, my boy Manny, got to get him somehow, some way, to bridge that gap where he got like this connection with people and got a story.
Yeah.
That need to be told, I got a story that need to be told.
Yeah.
And keeping it in don't do nobody no justice.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Man,
I'm appreciative of this.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Fresh, man. Come holler at us, man. That's Manny Harris for people that don't know.
We got to get Manny on, man.
Yeah,
he got a deep story,
man,
bro.
Man, bridge that gap for us, man. We'd love to have him on, man.
Sure, I can do that for sure.
Yeah, we'll love that, man. But I just love how we all can come together, like you said, though, because, and try to pull other people in. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people know the outside of Manny. They don't know the inside of Manny.
Exactly. And like, people need to know because, shit, he there running the restaurant now. He ain't been there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because of, he doing a bigger business, going to play and make the money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're running, just got a good heart, man. He just needs to be. People need to hear him.
That's honorable too, man. To step in while your right hand man steps out to go handle more business. You got a real friend that'll step in, and
that's love.
Yeah, that's love. That'll step in and play their part, man. And we, like I said, man, I can't state it enough, man, of having being good examples that not only the generations that can look up to us that's coming after us, but even our peers, man, to go after it, man. That plan, that idea you got in your head, go after it, man. I always tell people, bro, I'm no different than you. Sometimes people get to looking at me in a certain narrative, like I might be a little bit larger than life, and I remind them, bro, listen, this shit might look cool, bro, but I'm just like you, bro.
The same.
Just like you, my guy. Go after it. Get in there, man. Go after it, man. Make it happen, bro. Because people first gonna laugh, then they copy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they have absolutely no choice but to acknowledge what you got going on. And a lot of times we be looking for support and love in the beginning or whatnot, but stay focused, man, and grind. Get it to the point where you don't even need it no more.
Facts.
You don't even need it.
Yeah, you good without it, man. We got a last segment, though. Poe, go ahead and give it to him, man.
Man, so we like to wrap up the lab, man. Get the exclusive, man. So we like to get from our guest speakers any story in life that stuck out to you, brought out any emotion, whether it was sad, happy, or just experience that stuck out to you in life. If you want to bless us with that,
or even a wild story you seen overseas, you know what I'm saying? Like we need something cold blooded. You know what I'm saying? some wild. I know you seen some wild shit over there, dog.
Yeah, it's overseas, man. I'd have been. Those stories are just.
you can't even fathom. You know what I'm saying? What happened over there?
I'd have been to Dubai. I'd have been to Japan.
That passport is stamped.
Crazy.
Yeah, I done had 3 passports.
Damn.
You ever been to Thailand?
Thailand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
crazy over there, ain't it?
Yeah, for what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
For what it is. All I stay away from places where it's too many people at. As far as like Thailand, Manny was in Taiwan. I hadn't been in Taiwan, but Japan, China, where too many people go. I'm more of like those places in Italy, those islands, and
Okay.
But yeah, those overseas stories are endless. So I can't even. Oh, I ran into someone's Ferrari over there.
Damn.
I hit a Ferrari. I was in a bucket.
What happened?
So speed bumps. But
you gotta tell them what a bucket is for those that don't know.
I'm in a bucket. It's a
shooter. It's an
a
A to
shooter.
A to B.
If y'all don't know,
they was paying me a lot of money, but they gave me a shooter, so I couldn't complain. So I was turning into where I live. So it's a speed bump right in before my turning section, and I'm in Lebanon. Lebanon is a place, if anybody know, it's no rules. Basically, like they live vicariously through. They might can die tomorrow, so they live through dying tomorw. So
that's crazy.
I
ain't know that.
Every day on the edge because of the bombings. You know.
Yeah,
so
Lebanon is wild.
Lebanon is wild. It's one of the best places in the world too.
Damn, that's crazy.
Shout out to Levy.
Yeah. So I'm making a left turn. It's a speed bump. I go this route every day, so I know you got to stop at the speed bump. He didn't stop. I'm still making my turn, and he going. I hit his car.
Was you shocked? Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm looking at what kind of car it is, and I know I'm through. I know the team I'm on kind of janky, so an insurance plan on the car. I probably ain't got insurance on the car. So I get out the car and I hand him my passport. He slap it out my hand.
Damn.
And then I'm like, okay, if you slap it on my hand again, I gotta do something. He slapped it out my hand again. Then I pushed him. He pulled out his gun.
Oh man!
It was the guy who was driving the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I knew he was strapped.
No, for sure. Who ain't strapped in Lebanon? You know what I'm saying?
And then that's what you deal with. Being in these countries, unprotected. You gonna want to have fun. You want to go places sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But if you far away from your home, you're an alien.
That's a
Juvenile
fact.
said that so long ago.
Right.
You're an alien. You just can't do nothing if you're far away from home. So it was a scary situation because he cocked the gun and everything.
Damn.
So what happened?
Mind you, I was where I live in Lebanon. The city know all the best. I'm the only black guy over there.
Mm.
The only one. There's 2 teams in the city. I'm the only American until everybody knows me. It's, this when Instagram first come out, if you post a picture in Lebanon, you go get 1,000 comments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They into basketball like that. So
I would have never thought that.
a gang of people ran up and stopped the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh shit! Shit was about to get real.
Divine intervention, man.
Just because it was, I know this route. I had no argument because I'm thinking like it's a speed bump. Stop this nice ass car, but everybody riding Ferraris and Bentleys and Rolls over
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
in Lebanon.
They getting that good yeah.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
Damn.
So leave them some. Leave them. The people who want to follow your pathway, or you got a younger generation now that don't have no guidance. I feel as we need some type of message for the youth right now. You know what I'm saying? You've been a guy who been playing basketball, who own a restaurant now, who's seen the good and the bad side coming from where you came from. Give the people something to relate to. You know what I'm saying?
My biggest advice is you got to listen to somebody. You don't know everything,
Fact.
I like that.
And me talking to kids nowadays, they know everything, And if you don't find the ability to listen to somebody, there's no way you can get ahead.
Right.
Y'all not structured enough
Mm-hmm.
as the environment. It hasn't been a big enough callus built around y'all for y'all to survive off not learning from somebody. So just listen, man. Find somebody you can trust and you respect and listen to them, because everybody needs somebody to listen to and learn from.
Right. That's a fact.
The ability to be coachable.
Yeah, that's all that is. If you're not coachable, like
Yeah.
I knew I crossed my threshold when I started to listen and become coachable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not think, because I didn't know nothing, and everything that I thought I knew, I really didn't know. I just was being rebellious.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, we got to go through that in life, though. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
Even some of the best people still got coaches.
for sure.
Everybody does.
Yeah,
bro. It's
like a mentor. Like
You gotta have a mentor. Even
Yeah.
now, like I have a mentor, but like you were saying, you'll be displaced or feel out of balance if you're doing something. Like if I don't talk to my mentor about things that I'm actually trying to put into place, it just don't feel the same.
Yeah, man, and it's a misconception too that if a person ain't got a whole bunch of money or this lavish lifestyle or hoard material items, that they somehow don't have knowledgeable information, and that couldn't be furthest from the truth, man. A less fortunate person on the street can give you good information.
that's a fact.
It's all about who that information, what hands it gets in. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that you can put it to use. So a lot of times for me, man, I spend a lot of time to myself in my creative space. And the good thing about today is with the power of these smartphones, iPads, and computers, you can piece together what a lot of great men and women have done before you and make that your own, man.
Mm-hmm.
And one last thing I want to touch on before we get up out of here. It is Black History Month. Like we said, we appreciate all our forefathers and people that opened up doors for us to even have a platform to be able to speak like this now.
Yes, sir.
One of the things I seen in social media recently, and I think it was with a prominent black actress. I want to say, was it Regina Hall?
Nia Long.
Nia Long, and they was asking her about black-led films, insinuating putting us in a box, and she was saying that instead of saying it, I don't look at it as like a black culture or film. I just see it as an excellent film.
Right.
And to me, that resonated with me because a lot of times I see us that with minorities, we always are continuing to lead with race. And to me, that insinuates or implies on a deeper level that we're still surprised that in 2023, we're surprised that black people can accomplish these things.
Because we don't supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, each person gonna have a different outlook, but I feel like on a deeper level, that's keeping us separated and segregated. With me, just far as me, I always speak about not being put into a box. And when I become excellent and poets on Forbes and things of that nature, I don't want it to read Black CEO Gerald Martin. I just wanted to read CEO Gerald Martin.
It's not gonna do that though. As bad as you want it to, the reality of it is CEO Black Man Martin. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is now. And if we don't say nothing with our platform, if we don't put it out there, it's never gonna get touched.
But we gotta. That tongue is powerful.
There you go. We gotta.
I won't speak in a negative way of saying that. I just wanted to say that to be conscious of what we're putting out there.
Facts.
Because we understand, we don't be understanding why racism and segregation and things still exist. A lot of times we're still creating that by always insinuating black this, black that, or I'm black this, when it can just be this person.
Right.
See what I'm saying? There's a lot of good people. I'm seeing with you being traveling the world, white, black, all different ethnicities. You know what I mean? In today's society, bro, I'm me. I don't need to always put I'm black or this is a black-owned business. I just own a business, man. I'm me. I'm a person. You know what I mean?
No, I get you.
That's sort of thing. That's one of the things that I like when she pointed that out, and I just wanted to reiterate that, especially being in Black History Month and everything of that nature. That again, I'm not surprised that what nobody can accomplish. And I'm me. I'm an American. You know what I mean?
My man got a restaurant, played basketball overseas, just seen the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Don't put me in no box and just saying that African American. Just put an American. Just put a proud CEO, a proud father. You know what I mean?
We got a long way to go and a lot of work to do, bro.
I don't think so, man. I think we already there. You just got to have that mindset, fam.
We definitely got to have that
If
mindset.
you set that standard, you come out swinging and setting that standard, people ain't got no other choice but to respect it.
And that wisdom.
Yep.
But, man, we want to tell y'all thank you so much for joining in on the Stab Lab Podcast Season 2 opener. We got a wonderful guest here today, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
We appreciate you for coming past, man. You are a very, very, very busy man. We can't wait to see your business flourish. We can't wait to see you go up from here. We're going to look back at this video from 2 years from now and be like,
sir.
You know what I'm saying? We have my guy on here doing his thing. Now he up in the big leagues for real this time. You know what I'm saying? Like the big leagues.
Mays.
Lily Mays, y'all go, check it out. Where can they find you at, brother?
29221 Northwestern Highway, Southfield, Michigan. On IG, Lily Mays Southern Buffet. TikTok, Lily Mays Southern Buffet.
You got the TikTok. Yeah.
Facebook, Lily Mays Southern Buffet.
Going up, man.
I control all the marketing.
Do you for real?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Got it. We gotta touch bases with my guy, man. Come get y'all some good soul food. We got the brunch going on every Saturday?
Every Saturday, yep.
Okay, every Saturday, man.
Fish fry Fridays, wing Wednesdays. We got soul food taco Tuesdays. We going up.
Turning up, man. Golly, man.
Yes,
as soon as I get off this fast, I'm on my way, big dog.
Yeah, we're going to have to come in there and definitely come in there and get that experience, man.
Yeah, I do reviews and food reviews and stuff, so I'm going to come in there, you know what I'm saying, and do my thing.
Best black casual dining room you going to see.
Okay.
With brunch. You ain't going to beat that, man. Yep. But you can take this time out and follow us. You can follow me on Instagram at Perfect Timing, PERFECT_timing. TIMING. You can follow us on Facebook. Of course, the YouTube. We got www.thestablabpodcast.com. Where can they find you at, Poe?
Instagram, Lord Poe, and then my website, everydaypoe.com.
Yes, sir. But we appreciate y'all. We hope y'all have a good week. Stay faithful. Stay prayed up, man. Keep grinding. Keep going. Don't never stop at what you're doing. Don't ever give in. Don't ever give up, man. And know that it's going to be a better day tomorrow. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week.